FBU National Championship is brought to you by XENITH, makers of the X2 football helmet.
We're on the road to San Antonio for the 2012 FBU National Championship. Hi everyone, I'm your host Neil Sika, and this is the FBU National Championship Field Pass Team Preview Shows. Today, a debutante in the field. That's Jacksonville, Florida. Their team director is Claude Wright. We'll speak with him right after this.
The FBU National Championship is brought to you by East Bay, where the athletes are.
From the creators of the U.S. Army Bowl comes Football University, the most exclusive football training in the country, invites, trains, and announces the next generation of football stars. If you're a 6th to 12th grader with elite football ability, FBU is for you. FBU matches elite athletes with elite instruction. Nominate an athlete today at footballuniversity.org. FBU, by position, by professionals, by invitation only.
FBU, know.
Hi everyone, this is Neil Sika, your host for the 2012 FBU National Championship. And for the very first time, exclusive coverage of every game at the 6th, 7th, and 8th grade level. In conjunction with Swink.tv, you can sign up for the FBU Field Pass on FBUYouthNationalChampionship.com. Check out our full game, highlight, and combo packages. And we'll see you on the FBU Field Pass. Welcome back. This is the FBU National Championship Field Pass Team Preview Shows. I'm Neil Sika. We are talking Team Jacksonville, Florida here today. They're in the tournament for the very first time. Claude Wright is their team director for their 7th and 8th grade teams, and he joins us now. Claude, how are you?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good.
Great to have you with us. It's great to have Jacksonville in the tournament for the first time. It's got to be exciting for these kids to play on such a national stage.
Yes, I am very excited.
What do you think, with all the pub that South Florida gets, what can the northern part of Florida bring in terms of respect to the game? Are there some unsung football players there that we don't know about?
Yeah, there's a lot of unsung football players here, and I think we hold our own pretty well against South Florida. We have in some of the youth leagues, the Part 1 AWAF, and other leagues as well.
Let's talk a little bit about your 7th grade team. Both teams will compete to get to San Antonio for championships. Tell me about your 7th grade team, Claude. Some names that might make some headlines.
Okay, I got a kid quarterback. First of all, is Jonathan Sadler. Jonathan Sadler is about 5'11". He's in the 7th grade, and he played for the Argyle Forest Spartans American Youth Football team this year. He got a serious arm. Actually, I believe his arm is just as good, if not better, than our 8th grade quarterback. So I think he'll really be put on the showcase. We got a kid, Trey Jackson, receiver, about 6'1", who should really be catching a lot of balls.
Interesting. How do you think your defense will fare?
We got a kid, Eric Gilliard, who father played for Auburn back in the day, Rashad Gilliard, and he's really taken after his dad. It might even be better at this stage of his life.
Good stuff. 7th grade, we're talking Team Jacksonville with Claude Wright, their team director. When we come back, we'll touch on the 8th graders. Don't go anywhere. This is the FBU National Championship Field Pass Team Preview Show.
The FBU National Championship is brought to you by Football University, elite football training for the nation's top athlete.
Hey! Push it, good. Lift! Look at the hands, look at the eye level. I like it.
Let's take 5 hits and let it go. He was bouncing right there. He ran right through you.
It's only one ball, and everybody should be running to the ball.
Control the wrist.
Watch my knees, they go out like what? I'm climbing a big tree.
Power comes from what? Through your feet, through your hips, through your palms of your hand, guys. I've been playing chess since I was 9 years old. Chess helps me stay focused. It helps me stay aware. It helps me anticipate my opponent's next move. To see his strategy, find his weakness, and exploit it. Chess prepares my mind for battle, because victory requires my strength, my speed, and my intelligence. My name is Ray Rice, and I am an enlightened warrior.
Introducing the Youth Football Coaches Association, the premier online resource dedicated to improving coaching effectiveness and promoting youth safety for all volunteers. Register free at yfbca.org and begin receiving free youth coaching information, monthly newsletters, certification, and background checks. The most up-to-date concussion information, drills for all positions and skill levels. Learn all types of offensive and defensive plays. Join us at yfbca.org, where we are making good coaches great teachers.
The FBU National Championship is brought to you by Jersey Mike's. There is no substitute.
And we're back on this FBU Field Pass team preview show. Team Jacksonville here today as we talk with Claude Wright, the team director. Touched on the 7th grade team. Now we'll talk about the 8th graders. Claude, you mentioned you got a pretty good quarterback at the 7th grade level. He may be better than your 8th grade quarterback. You don't want to give too much away, but that means your 8th grade quarterback's got to be pretty good when you look at what you're trying to do offensively.
Yes, they're doing. They hadn't decided. They had to finalize. They hadn't narrowed down who's going to be the final guy. I think they got 3 guys in the running, and one I know is Tommy Moore. Is one of the quarterback, and Devin Goodlow. I'm not sure who they're going to have the final guy, but I'm quite sure it'll be a great selection.
What about your skill position players on offense with the 8th grade team?
Oh, they got a running back who's a monster, Andre Kearney. He also played for American Youth Football League team, the Argyle Spartans. His name is Andre Kearney, as well as a guy who's played middle school ball, and Otis Anderson that played for Trinity Christian.
A lot of running backs really shaping up all over the state of Florida that could have an impact in this tournament. Defensively, do you feel pretty sound about that group on the 8th grade level?
Yes, they got a couple of cornerback. One is James Williams, Cameron Wakefield, and the linebacker Devin Goodlow should be making a statement.
Cameron Wakefield, good name there. 7th and 8th grade, Jacksonville. Claude Wright, their team director. You know, Claude, we were just talking a little bit about Florida and the respect there. What about your region? This is a pretty interesting group as you go to Atlanta this Saturday and Sunday. 2 powerful teams from the Atlanta area. You've got North Atlanta, northern Georgia really, and then western Atlanta with the Georgia Middle School Athletic Association. Some great competition for you guys to test your merit right off the bat.
Absolutely. We're excited. I got a couple of buddies. I used to live in the Atlanta area, so I'm very familiar. And I got a buddy who's trying to attend the event. They got a Frank Ski Bowl also in Atlanta this weekend, and he's trying to pull away from that to come watch our games on Saturday and maybe Sunday. Well,
it should be a great crowd out in Beaufort, Georgia. December 1st and 2nd, the Atlanta portion of the Southeast Regional, and Team Jacksonville new to the fold. Claude Wright, their team director. Great stuff, Claude. Thanks for telling us about your 7th and 8th grade teams. Travel safe, and we wish you the best in the road to San Antonio.
All right, thank you.
That's Claude Wright, team director of Team Jacksonville, Florida. We'll step out, come right back with a final thought on this Field Pass team preview show right after this.
The FBU National Championship is brought to you by School of the Legends, voice of the players.
Hey everyone, this is your FBU National Championship host Neil Sika, and I got to tell you what, I am looking fly in my official East Bay FBU team licensed apparel, which you can get for a limited time only on FBUYouthNationalChampionship.com. Orders must be in by December 10th, and you can have that hoodie to keep you warm no matter where you are across the country, or that bag to carry all your gear on the road to San Antonio. Visit the officially licensed team apparel store on FBUNationalChampionship.com.
From the creators of the U.S. Army Bowl comes Football University, the most exclusive football training in the country, invites, trains, and announces the next generation of football stars. If you're a 6th to 12th grader with elite football ability, FBU is for you. FBU matches elite athletes with elite instruction. Nominate an athlete today at footballuniversity.org. FBU, by position, by professionals, by invitation only.
You know. The FBU National Championship is brought to you by XENITH, makers of the X2 football. The FBU National Championship is brought to you by East Bay, where the athletes are.
I've been playing chess since I was 9 years old. Chess helps me stay focused. It helps me stay aware. It helps me anticipate my opponent's next move, to see his strategy, find his weakness, and exploit it. Chess prepares my mind for battle, because victory requires my strength, my speed, and my intelligence. My name is Ray Rice, and I am an enlightened warrior.
Hey everyone, it's your FBU National Championship host Neil Sika. On the road to San Antonio this year, don't forget, you can visit our official merchandise shops at every regional site across the FBU National Championship. We've got hats, hoodies, game tickets, and backpacks. Take full advantage and gear up today for your FBU National Championship on the road to San Antonio. We'll see you there.
Hey! Push it, good. Lift! Look at the hands, look at the eye level. I like it.
Let's take 5 kicks and let it go. He was bouncing right there. He ran right through you.
It's only one ball, and everybody should be running to the ball.
Control the wrist.
Watch my knees. They go out like what? I'm climbing a big tree.
Power comes from what? Through your feet, through your hips, through the palms of your hand, guys.
The FBU National Championship is brought to you by Football University, elite football training for the nation's top athlete.
3, 2, 1.
Thanks for watching our FBU National Championship desk shows. We're on the road to San Antonio. You can catch all the action by visiting FBUYouthNationalChampionship.com and take advantage of our pay-per-view model. Extended content can be found at Facebook.com/National Championship or on Twitter at FBU_NC. I'm Neil Sika, and we'll see you on the road to the Dome. Until then, so long.
The FBU National Championship is brought to you by Jersey Mike's. There is no substitute. School of the Legends, voice of the players.